Hey everybody, today we're going to take a look at the Newmen GM610 mechanical gaming keyboard. This is a compact 10 keyless keyboard, so you can see it doesn't have the normal keypad on the right. It's also got some of the other keys consolidated down to make it even more compact. That's a good and bad thing. There's a few quirks with that I'll get to in a moment. But yeah, very nice little compact keyboard, kind of a beige and darker beige color reminiscent of old keyboards from back in the day. And you can use this keyboard either wired to your computer or via Bluetooth. So if you want to use it wired, it's got a USB-C port on the back, comes with a USB-C to USB-A8 cable, and that allows you to just plug it into a standard USB port. If you have a newer computer and you want to plug it into USB-C, you'll just need this USB-C to USB-C cable. If you plug it in with the cable, it's just going to turn on right away. You're good to go, just like a normal keyboard. If you want to use it in Bluetooth mode, there's a switch on the bottom here that's going to turn it on. And plugging in that USB-C cable is how you charge as well. But I'll just go ahead and turn it on, show you how it starts up. And what's going to happen is it'll start up in whatever your last mode was that you used. So there's a lot of different color modes, different patterns, different colors, speed, so forth. I'll get to that in just a second as well. But as you can see, it's full RGB backlighting, lots of different colors to choose from. And if you look, you'll see the function key is lit up. This function key is important, so it's just kind of always a static color to remind you where it is. Tab key is also lit in blue in this case. The tab key will indicate whether you're using Bluetooth or wired mode. So in this instance, we are in Bluetooth. Tab key is appropriately colored blue. If you had it plugged into your computer, the tab key would be red. And the only time this comes into play really is if you have it plugged in, you're still able to switch to Bluetooth mode. To do that, you would hold down the function key and then the tab key. And that's for things like if you wanted to have it plugged into your computer for the most part, but then quickly switch over to use it with your tablet, you can do that. You don't have to unplug it from your computer. To set up the Bluetooth, the Q, W, and E keys, if you look, they each have a Bluetooth symbol on them as well, with 1, 2, or 3. And that's going to allow you to pair the three devices. So to pair a device, you just hold down the function key, hold down QWE for a few seconds, and it'll start flashing slowly. That allows you to then pair your device to it just like you would any other Bluetooth device. Once you have devices paired, you just hold down function and tap QWE, and that'll quickly switch between the three devices that you have paired. Some other things that you can do is function key and then tap the Win key. That's going to do the Windows key lockout, switch it on or off. That's nice if you want to turn off the Windows key so you don't accidentally hit it while gaming and accidentally flip back to your desktop. So good feature there. Caps lock key as well. You'll see that it has a just static glow. So when the caps lock is enabled, it just glows like that. Even if other crazy stuff's happening with the rest of the keyboard, your caps lock's just going to let you know that it's on or off. Over here on the right side of the keyboard, there are some additional symbols at the bottom on the keys. That's for controlling the patterns and colors. For instance, the backslash key up here is going to let you switch between the different patterns. Just hold down the function key, hit backslash. You're going to be able to cycle through all the different patterns the keyboard can do. Just find whatever one you like. It's got pretty much all the standard patterns that you might have seen on other keyboards. You have like these ripple effects where it comes across the key that you push, different rainbow effects. Anything that's animated like this, you're able to adjust the speed. And you do that by holding down the function key and then the left or right bracket. So if you want to increase the speed, we can just do the right bracket. If you want to slow it down, do left bracket. And then you also have 4 levels of backlighting to choose from. You control those by the function and then semicolon or apostrophe keys. So just zoom it down here. You've got 4 levels. This is level 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't turn it all the way off this way. Some other keyboards let you dim it all the way down to off, but this one doesn't, so you can't quickly go to off. I don't know if that's important or not, but just FYI. When you're in a mode that has a static color, get to one of those here. This looks like a good one. You can hold on the function key and spacebar, and then you can switch between the colors. So you can go through all the solid colors, and then one of them will be the rainbow pattern, like you see here. The kind of quirky part about the keyboard is that some of the keys, such as the delete, home, insert, things like that, page up, page down, and most importantly, the arrow keys, that you see here, you see they're on like an extra piece of the key. They're like a subset of the key. And in order to get to those, you have to hold down the function key and then the left control key. And that's going to put the keyboard in a mode where it uses these subset keys. So it's a little bit of annoying because if you use the arrows a lot, you're going to have to do function control to switch between the normal keyboard and the arrows over and over. Like you might want to move your cursor with the arrows and then type, you have to do function control again. That also will change from the normal numbers across the top row to the F1 through F12 keys. Probably not that much of a big deal for that purpose, but I think if you use the arrows a lot, you might get annoyed by that since you'll have to keep switching it in and out of that mode. Give you a little example here of the typing sound. Not too clacky like some keyboards, but definitely not quiet. So this is not going to be as quiet as maybe a keyboard you're used to. You might not want to use it in an area with a lot of people, but not too bad. The key travel is a little bit more than I would normally be used to. If you're used to using a chiclet keyboard or a keyboard on a laptop, you might take a little while to get used to this because key travel is a little bit more. Spacing might just be a little bit different. But overall, pretty nice keyboard. It does come with some accessories. I'll show you in the box here. It actually comes with a complete set of replacement keys in different colors. So if you want to replace all your keys or just a few of them, you've got purple keys, red keys, and it comes with a tool to pull the keycaps off. Here's your cable, USB-A to USB-C. Comes with the tools to remove the keycaps, and then it actually comes with 4 replacement switches. So you can replace the whole key switch underneath the keycap if you need to. So nice little addition, little customization that you can do there. Overall, it's a really nice keyboard, compact. It's one of the few mechanical keyboards that I found that you can get in Bluetooth. So if you're looking to keep wires off your desk and you want a mechanical keyboard with backlighting, then this might be one that you want to check out. Just keep in mind there are some quirks about the arrow keys, but really other than that, not too much to complain about. And you can always plug it in wired too and then just use the Bluetooth as needed with your other devices. I was able to pair it to everything. It works great, works on my PC, works on my Mac, works on an iPad, works on an iPhone, works pretty much wherever you need a keyboard. So if this looks like something you're interested in, definitely check it out.
So this is a review on the Newmen GM610. Do not buy this keyboard. As you can see, I click this so I can go in game mode, and then I'm clicking Z. It doesn't move. It's completely broken. The RGB works, but this R is like not working. And as you can see, nothing is typing in. I'm literally typing in every single button right now. None of the buttons work. Do not buy this keyboard. And then I could try the wired instead of it being wireless. Just gotta do this. And the cable is pretty short. So let me plug it in to my PC. Okay, I now plugged in. And then, look, it still doesn't work. As you can see, it is plugged in, it's on, It's not typing anything. Now I'm in game mode. Can't move. And look, it's blinking again. And I do not recommend 60% keyboards. They are a little too small. I recommend 75%. This is, if you wanna, this is about $30, way cheaper than this crap. And if you guys wanna showcase on this, I will show you guys. But I already bought one of these. I refunded it, and I'll get my money back in a week. And they, for some reason, sent me a free one. So now I have this one plugged in. As you can see, everything works. And if you want to see if the words type, as you can see there, it's all typing. If you want to know what this keyboard is, it is the Diera DK68SE. I also did a review on that. If you guys want to see the reviews. No reviews of the keyboards being broken. So yeah, do not buy this. The only good thing is this thing to take out the keys. As you can see. So yeah, I do not recommend this keyboard. I recommend this one. Literally half this price. So yeah, this one's way better.
There it is. I'm going to turn the lights off in a second to really show you how this works, but you hit this FN button and that button there, and then you can get it lit up. And you can't see the tricks it's doing. How it's fading right now. Can you kind of see that? It's cool. It's even more pronounced at night. So now I got the lights off. You can see how it's waving down. Now, what was that other thing it does? There you go. And it comes with a cap puller. Just slide it in between. Put it underneath here, slide it underneath, and don't pinch it. Just pull straight up, pops right off. And my son switched these out, so that's how you move forward and back. Got a few different options on caps, but what's really cool about this keyboard is it's really heavy. I'm not joking. This thing probably weighs 4 to 5 pounds. I'm just guessing. At least 3.5. It's heavy. It's crazy. When you look at it, it's not a huge keyboard, but that's good because it doesn't move around easily, and that's good for gaming. Overall, it's a 5-star keyboard. The retro keys are really cool. These days they're making keys that are lower. These are more pronounced, but the RGB lighting on this is really, really cool. There you go, and there's solid. And there we go, waving. There's another variation. Solid again and changing through. This is even more pronounced at night when it's dark. It's about 6 o'clock here. I do have the blinds closed, but this is even better at night. So definitely impressive.
Here is the Newmen GM610. Right now I have the red switch variant. So far it seems like a really nice keyboard. The build quality is amazing. It's a nice heavy keyboard. The stabilizers are alright. There's no issues so far. It's very sleek. It has RGB settings. And to be honest, for the dollar that you're getting this for, I think it's a really nice keyboard. There are probably some other options out there, except most of them are out of stock. So I would really recommend this keyboard. Yeah.
Here is an example of what the keycap sounds like.
I was on the fence, but first day, my dog knocked it off the chair onto the concrete in the garage, and didn't leave no marks, didn't scuff it. I could just hold FN and tab and switch to my Chromebook whenever I want to work on that. And obviously you can see I customized the keys with just my normal keyboard. So it also comes with a full other set, hot swappable. Super impressed. Money well spent. Bought my brother one as well.